And in addition to the economy, there are also serious concerns about public safety and the fentanyl crisis.
ABC 7 News reporter Leanne Melendez sat down with the district attorney, Brooke Jenkins, to talk about the work that needs to be done. And Leanne joins us now.
Yeah, there was a lot to talk about. You know, Larry, ABC 7 News has committed to following up on the issues that affect the Bay Area. We spoke to Jenkins on Monday during our town hall, but we felt there was more we needed to know about public safety and the drug crisis.
It's been 17 months since Brooke Jenkins was appointed San Francisco's top prosecutor, replacing progressive reformer Chesa Boudin. At the top of her agenda was doing away with the open-air drug market and holding drug dealers accountable for their crimes. How's it going for you so far? What grade would you give yourself?
At this point, I would give myself an A for effort. I don't want to make it seem as though we have completed the task, but we now have more law enforcement partners at the table assisting with addressing this issue than this city has ever had.
This is more about human nature and human behavior than it is about our city.
In fact, it's quite common to see both the police chief and Jenkins at events addressing public safety. On Thursday night, they came together for another town hall in the Bayview neighborhood. This year, Jenkins has filed 798 drug dealing cases, more than Boudin ever did in a single year. But that's also because police have made more arrests. Still, Jenkins faces the same issue that Boudin did when trying to convict drug dealers. Even motions to detain dealers are rarely granted.
Now, where is the problem there? Who is the problem?
The judges who are hearing these motions are the problem. We are articulating a public safety reasoning behind asking that these drug dealers be kept in custody. We're explaining that many of them have been arrested not once, not twice, even 3 times for dealing fentanyl in our city, and these judges are not taking it seriously.
Criminalizing drug use during the crack cocaine epidemic of the 80s put more low-level offenders in prison, which then took a toll on the justice system. Jenkins says she steers away from that level of prosecution. She insists fentanyl is too deadly to ignore.
The public safety risk that they pose is nothing like drug dealers of the past. We are talking, we have 2 to 3 deaths from overdose every day in our city from fentanyl.
Jenkins says her office tries to off-ramp as many drug users into treatment programs.
Yes, this criminal justice system has to be a tool for intervention with our drug addiction community right now, given we're trying to save their lives.
With regard to public safety, Jenkins makes no apologies for taking a different approach when charging the people involved in organized retail theft rings.
How are they being prosecuted today versus, let's say, 2 years ago?
We are going to be asking that offenders who are committing organized retail theft as a crew be held in custody while those cases are open, as we believe they pose a significant public safety risk to shoppers, to workers in these stores. And we also have to make sure that on the back end we have appropriate consequences.
That brings us to Proposition 47, making some property crimes a misdemeanor if the value doesn't exceed $950.
Prop 47 was a ballot measure that was passed by voters across the state. And so we didn't necessarily understand what the long-term impacts would be. And so now we're discussing how we might have to repeal portions of that, but as voters.
While voters may be considering tweaking Proposition 47 or not, Jenkins believes the California legislature can do more to introduce bills to toughen up certain laws when it comes to fencing operations, and especially the fentanyl crisis. And just off the top of my head, AB 367, it was meant to add sentencing enhancements for those who seriously injure or kill through fentanyl. That was rejected. Now, I started reporting in the late 80s, and I remember, just how people would phrase certain things. Like, for instance, before it used to be tough on crime. And now you see a lot of these politicians in big urban cities who say, let's take a more balanced approach. And I think they're more closer to that, reform they all talk about.